Alright guys, video number 2, as this is what if Naruto was in... Oh wait, no, this is not the what if. It's what if Naruto was neglected and Killuas reincarnate part something. Oh my god. Yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this what if, and I hope you guys do sit down and enjoy the video. As your boy better see you guys eating something or enjoying yourself. Get something that you guys do to sit down and watch, I don't know, a 20-minute long video, because let me tell you right now, this is gonna be a pretty I guess, yeah, it's gonna be for me it's pretty long, but I don't know about you guys. But either way, I hope you guys do enjoy, and either way, let's get started. Yeah. Alright guys, let's start off this what if. As we start off with Naruto, who is currently now in the Three Tails mode as he was fighting the Shukaku head to head. Minato, who currently was right now just blitzing all over the battlefield, taking down people, as he needed to stop this miniature war, as everyone in the village was trying to evacuate. So with that, Minato continued trying to fight off everyone. And we're gonna go ahead and go to Menma and Narumi, who they were attacking people at the random, with them just thinking that everyone, like all these people, were just gonna destroy the village and how they were stronger than all of them. So yeah, they were all just doing something. So with that, oh okay, hold up now. Okay, so with that, they continued on doing it. Minato, who was continuing going through the battlefield trying to stop people, he would notice Menma and Narumi as he then says, What are they? As he grabs his kun, as he throws it towards Menma and Narumi. And this is where Menma and Narumi were about to do another ginormous jutsu, trying to wipe out everyone, as Minato would then flying, riding his way towards them as he appears. As he then just freaking body slams them, bro, like dang, he literally tackles them to the ground using his full body and slamming them. As Menma and Menma would then just like he would almost be passed out. As oh shoot, sorry guys. As Minato would then say, "What are you guys doing here? You guys are not supposed to be here." Menma would, who was, frustrated, would then say, "Shut up! I'm stronger than all these guys. I am stopping this invasion by myself." With Narumi saying, "No, I am." As both of them were arguing, Minato would then say, "Shut up! I've had it up to here with this. There's no time for games." And so after that, some Jonins who were currently right now looking for them would finally see them, with Minato, as they yell, "Oh, Lord Fourth, we let them escape." With Minato saying, "Good, take them away." Menma, who was angry, would then say, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm fighting in this battle. I can solo them. I'm stronger than you. I'm stronger than everyone here." With Minato slapping Menma in the face. "Shut up. Do it right now before I beat you." With that, Menma would then say, "What?" Minato was ready to beat up Menma. Menma was too arrogant. He got arrogant to the point where he literally is now talking to he's talking to Minato as if he was Minato's father. Now Minato, he hates that disrespect, alright? Minato then says, "I'm gonna beat you up if you continue on with this. Besides, you're a shinobi, right? You should be able to take a beating like a man. You're grown up, so grow up already." With that, Menma who had already had tears in his eyes, as Minato's slap was pretty hard. He then says, Fine, father," as he grits his teeth. As he then thinks, why did father hit me? He probably thinks he's stronger than me. I'll show you. With that, the shinobi would take Menma and Narumi away. Minato finally getting rid of them within sighs. He then says, "I hope everything's going good." With that, Naruto continued taking on the Shukaku, with the Shukaku giving it everything it got. Naruto would then say, "I have enough of this. I need to defeat this thing fast. The Nine Tails chakra is not going to last forever." And with that, Naruto then saw as one of his tails was already being gone. Like it was already being erased. Naruto then thinks, alright, I need to try. This is gonna be my last attack. And then I'm gonna give it everything I got. Naruto would then literally get rid of the cloak as he's using every last bit of his power, of the Nine Tails power, including some of his own, into this final attack to get rid of the Shukaku. He ends up doing some hand signs as Naruto's eyes flare up as he then says, "Take this, Great Fire Fox Bomb!" As this ginormous fox shaped fireball would then rush towards it. As soon as the Shukaku gets hit with it, some of its skin turns into glass as it then explodes, destroying the Shukaku's body. As we then see Gaara falling down. Naruto, who currently just defeated the thing instantly, not even like dang Naruto, dang. Who finally defeated it would then catch Gaara, as he already is. Gaara was knocked out, bro. He out, bro. He ain't getting up. Naruto would then put Gaara down as he then says, alright, I need to focus on something else. As we're now going to cut back to Anko. Anko, who is right now fighting Temari, was giving Temari the work, alright? Temari was getting the grown ass beating from Anko. Like, dang! Anko would then be smiling as she was literally like standing tall. She was over Temari's almost defeated body. Like, dang. Anko would then say, "What, is that all you have? I knew you were not good enough for my brother. Man, to think that he was actually having a small little bit of interest in you. I swear, if I see him date a weak girl, I'm gonna put him in his place." No, Anko is like that big sister who's like, I'm gonna make sure that you get a good one, someone that I like, someone that I enjoy company with. Like, she's one of those sisters, alright? With that, Anko would look over Temari's body as Temari would then get up slowly. "I'm not done." With that, Anko would then gut punch literally Temari as Temari would cough up, would not even cough up, like she would literally vomit a little bit. With Anko saying, "Sorry, but like I said, you're weak." Anko would then throw Temari up in the air as she would then grab Temari's fan that she left behind. And Anko would do the same thing that Temari did to Tenten during the tuning exam, as like, you know, when Tenten fell on her fan. Yeah, Anko would do the same thing to Temari. As Temari would land on there, she would literally be knocked out. With Anko saying, "Well, not even a challenge." And she throws Temari away as if she was some sort of trash. As Temari's getting thrown away, she would then think, what is going on? How did I lose? Gaara. And she would say these words. She would literally like roll around on the battlefield like a freaking dead body. With that, Anko would then say, "Oh well, now time for me to go back to pickpocketing and have more fun." As she rushes out to the battlefield, she was ready to defeat all the Anbu and all the Sand Shinobi. As we then cut back to Sasuke, who's currently just defeated Kankuro, who wasn't even a challenge, bro. I swear, both of these guys were not even a chance. They didn't even get a chance. They didn't even get a chance to be even talked about or anything. With Kankuro on the ground, he then says, How is this guy on the Genin level? If anything, I would say he's Jonin, or heck, at the very least, tuning. What the heck? Sasuke finished off him, as Sasuke didn't even need to go into his 3 Tomoe Sharingan. He just fight him with just taijutsu and just some regular jutsus. He didn't even need a Sharingan. With that, Sasuke would then say, "Next time, how about you try to become stronger? Alright, you little puppet master? Because maybe then you would actually give me some entertainment. You use too much poisons and stuff like that. At least try to be a more original. Try going for something else." And with that, Sasuke rushed up into the battlefield as he was ready to take on some more. Dang. So in the very next part, the Sand Trio was down. Dang. Naruto, who is currently right now just out of chakra for a little bit due to the fact that he wasted a lot of it on trying to take down the Shukaku, would already be on his knees. This is not good. Kakashi, Minato. Okay, first of all, we're gonna go to Minato. So Minato, who's right now taking down the Sand Shinobis as much as he could, would begin to have even more problems as he then thinks this is not good. As suddenly a kick would then come to his face, as this would be a kick sent from Orochimaru. as Orochimaru has made his appearance known. As Minato gets sent flying, he will then see Orochimaru right over there as he then says, "But why is he?" As he ends up pulling out a kunai as he regains his balance. "You, what are you doing here?" As Orochimaru then says, "Minato, isn't it perfect? Look at this. Look at the pure destruction. I've yearned for this." Minato would look around as he has to admit the Hidden Leaf Village is not in good shape. In fact, the Hidden Leaf Village is almost destroyed completely. Like, bro, this battle got out of hand. Like, the Shukaku and Naruto fight, that was already a lot. But then most of other shinobi just attacking the village, people fighting each other, and the evacuation. Like, bro, that's a lot. With Minato looking at this, he would then say, No, I can stop this. I will stop this." "Minato, you can't stop something that's already being done. That's already been done." Minato would be so confused and says, "What do you mean?" "Oh, Minato, look around you," Orochimaru would say. As Minato looks around, "Minato, don't you see it? Your leadership means nothing now. No one's listening to you. In fact, everything has sprung into chaos. Oh my god. Children losing their parents, lives of children dying. And it was all because of you, Minato, because you failed." Minato would not understand. How the heck did this happen over one simple order to get his son? How did that happen? And how the heck did Orochimaru even exploit it? With that, Minato then snapped out of it. He then says, "It's never too late to fix something, as it's my role as the 4th Hokage to stop this." With that, Orochimaru would then chuckle as Minato then gets ready as he battles Orochimaru. As Minato and Orochimaru run at each other at full speed as they get into combat. Now we cut back to Naruto. Naruto was currently right now fighting off the shinobi as best as he can. However, he was not doing the best. He was not doing really good at the moment. Due to the fact that how much chakra he depleted in one jutsu, Naruto's at the verge of passing out. But I mean, it could have been much worse. I mean, he could have had no chakra and he could have already been passed out. But I mean, at least he's still breathing, right? With that, Naruto continued fighting, as Kakashi was currently right now defeating every last shinobi that he sees, as he tries his best. And he then says, "I'll fight for my children. I'll stay by them, no matter what it takes." Kakashi, who already got the Mangekyo, who had his Mangekyo Sharingan just flashing up, would literally Kamui a lot, not a lot of them, but he was able to Kamui quite a bit of the Anbu and the Sand Ninja. As Kakashi was beginning to run low on chakra, he would actually then caught his eye on Naruto. Naruto was currently right now fighting a bunch of the Sand and the Anbu, who currently right now were really ganging up on Naruto. Like, dang. Naruto was beginning to get beaten up little by little as he begins to war down. Dang it, this is not good. "Hey Kurama, can you get me some more chakra?" With Kurama saying, "Sorry kid, that's as much as I can give you for right now." With Naruto saying, "Why? Your little body can't handle it, kid." Naruto would be surprised at the words that Kurama just told him. "What? But I've been training my body a lot." "Kid, there's something known as limits. And trust me, your body has already surpassed many limits compared to normal kids. However, even with those limits surpassed, you need to break even more if you want to control mine. And besides, you need to grow up. Your body, even though your body has broken many limits, you're still a kid. Remember that." When Naruto hearing those words, he continues trying to fight off these Anbu until one of them ended up pushing Naruto to the side as they were ready to take Naruto away. With that, Naruto was upset as one of the Sand Ninja actually killed some of the Anbu as they were ready to kill Naruto. With that, Kakashi seeing this, and for the last moment would then sorry guys, I continue. My throat gets really dry. And with that, Kakashi seeing this moment would then say, "Screw it. I need to push past my limit. If I don't, my son," we then hear the dun dun. As Kakashi was now, panicking. "If I don't do this, my son will die." as he then forces all his chakra into one last Kamui, as his eyes literally bleeding. With that, Kakashi would then pull off the Kamui, as the guys would be turning, like, they'll get absorbed by this miniature black hole, which I like. Don't get me wrong, the Kamui to me is like a miniature black hole or something, cause like, bro, dang, like how, like I don't know how you can escape it. Like I really don't know how, bro. Like just imagine if someone tried to Kamui you, like how would you all escape? How would you do that? Yeah, oh my god. But either way, Naruto, who already had his eyes closed, expecting for the worst, would have seen that the Anbu have just been, just disappear. Like, dang. Sorry, guys. As he then says, how? With Naruto then looking over there, as he then sees Kakashi, who currently had his eye was like full of blood and everything. As he then says, finally, I saved him. Hooray. As he then falls unconscious. Naruto, seeing this, would instantly rush over there. Kakashi! Hey, Kakashi! With him rushing over there, we then cut to Minato as he was fighting Orochimaru. Orochimaru did have the upper hand, as Orochimaru has been preserving his strength for fighting Minato. Minato has wasted quite a bit of chakra, as he did land a good amount of damage to the Shukaku with the Rasengan, and he also has been using the Flying Raiju a lot, which isn't an easy task. So with that, Minato continued he continued trying his best against Orochimaru, but Orochimaru was overpowering him little by little. And with that, Minato, who was already panting, would then say, "You won't win, Orochimaru. I won't stop." With Orochimaru then chuckling, as he then does some hand signs, as he does a fireball jutsu. With that, Minato had no choice but to counter it with his very own, with his very own fire style. I know Minato doesn't have like a fire, like in canon Minato. I don't know for sure what nature Minato had in canon, but I'm gonna say I'm just gonna say that Minato has like 4 chakra natures. Just because Minato's pretty smart, so I'm pretty sure he would have like learned the chakra natures. So with that, I'm pretty sure Minato would have learned almost like 4 chakra natures, almost all of them. So with that, Minato continued, pushing it back, as he then says, I won't give up. As he continues pushing it, Orochimaru would then chuckle, as he then gives even more chakra into the fireball, overpowering Minato, as he then says, dang it, damn it. Oh shoot, sorry guys. As Minato's Hokage, I guess robe or jacket, whatever Minato turned that into, would have gone blast away from him. With Minato now just having the regular Jonin vest that he used to have. With that, Minato would then fall on his knees, as he then says, dang it, I'm almost out of chakra. As he then gets one more look at the village, as the village was now getting completely destroyed. As he then says, why did this happen? I didn't mean for it to happen. How could I fail? I'm supposed to become the Hokage, the 4th Hokage. Minato would be on his knees, as Orochimaru would then chuckle. Yes, the Hidden Leaf Village will now be destroyed. Yes. As Minato then sits there, as he then sheds a small little bit of tears. He couldn't believe that this was actually happening to him. The vision was coming true. Minato would then look around, as he then sees even more of resemblance to the little vision that he had. With he sees Konoha getting burned, and he also sees Naruto. With that, Minato would then look around, as he then sees Naruto holding Kakashi in his arms, with Naruto having tears in his eyes. Kakashi right now Naruto checked on Kakashi, and Kakashi right now to Naruto looked like he was dead. With Naruto, even though Naruto could barely tell that Kakashi was alive, but due to all the confusion and everything, Naruto doesn't even know what to believe. And at this point, Naruto has sort of been Naruto's been through it. Yeah, he's been pretty pissed off. With that, Minato would look at Naruto, as Naruto would then have eyes of hatred in his. You have the eyes of hatred. With that, Minato would be, in tears, as the last thing we ever see is Minato's Hokage robe getting burned, as well as the shinobi headband with the cross on it. Minato would then look around one last time as he gets up. I have to give it everything I got. I have to do it. With that, Orochimaru would then smile as he then says, "This is gonna be your last futile effort, fourth Hokage." As Minato then, goes ahead, as he then does one more Rasengan, as well as a flying Raijin, as he was gonna do one more time to defeat Orochimaru. Orochimaru then rushes at Minato, as Minato rushes at Orochimaru, as he ends up doing the same thing that he did to Madara or Obito when the Nine Tails attacked the first time. As Minato then does the flying Raijin level 2, I think. Yeah, is it flying Raijin level 1 or level 2? Type down in the comments, but I'm thinking it's flying Raijin level 2, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. So with that, Minato slams the flying Raijin level 2 on Orochimaru's back for one last time, as Orochimaru screams in pain. Yeah, damn you! I forgot about this. Minato slammed that thing really hard into Orochimaru's back as one last attack, as Minato after this attack would barely have enough energy to even stand. As we then see Minato fall over, he would use every last bit of strength that he had to stand up. Looking at the village that he loved, he would then close his eyes as he says, "Well, I tried my best. At least I brought one person down." With that, everyone that was fighting at their hardest, until eventually, the Hidden Leaf Village began to get overpowered. Due to the fact that the Sound Ninja was also there, and due to the fact that civilians were, due to the fact they were losing energy due to the fact that, the Uchiha clan and the Anbu fight and everything, they were losing a lot of energy. So with that, Konoha got overpowered and overrun. So with that, Konoha was defeated. So after that, the last thing we ever saw was, just that, the Hokage rope getting burned and, the cross on the headband. And that was the end for this What If. Psych, y'all really thought. Nah. This is not the end. Okay, so we're now going to be doing a time skip to, I'm going to say 4 years. So in 4 years, other villages have heard about. So in recent years, after the whole battle with the sand, the sound, and the Anbu, the Uchiha, and everything, other clans, practically the whole miniature war that the Hidden Leaf Village had. The Hidden Leaf Village was wiped out, and that news spread across all the other villages. The Reikage was super happy, as he was like, "Hey, that thing is gone, hey!" As for the past 4 years, he's actually been growing in power. Like, he has been, I guess you could say, the strongest one out of all the village, instead of the Hidden Leaf Village this time. Now, as for everyone else, the other villagers has been doing good too. So, due to the fact that the Hidden Leaf Village is no longer there, there's been a really, the balance in power was literally, destroyed. There's no more balance. There's just this one group stronger than the other, and, no balance at all. So, yeah. So, I'm pretty sure for some of you guys wondering, what happened to the people in the Hidden Leaf Village? Well, let's start off with, let's continue on. So, we then cut to a remote village that's nothing really big or anything, just like a I guess you could say it was like a miniature town. As you see Tsunade, who's currently now just drunk. Tsunade has not been doing good lately. In fact, she's been doing quite terrible, due to the fact that she first, lost her, brother, then her lover, then her village. She's not been doing good. And she's been drinking, wasting all her money in debt, and she was crying. She lost a lot of things, and in the 4 years, she's been nothing but drinking. She literally was doing nothing but drinking and stuff like that. With that, we then see Tsunade. She then hiccups. "Hey, Shizune, give me another drink, why don't you?" with Shizune now who was actually, not depressed. Like, she was at first, but like she's trying to convince Tsunade to get back to try to get better. As Shizune then says, "Are you sure, Lady Tsunade? I mean, you already had this is like your 10th drink this day. If you go any further, I don't know what's gonna happen." With Tsunade then yelling, "Shizune, give me another drink right now, damn it!" With that, Shizune sighed as she went ahead and got Tsunade another drink. As Tsunade continued drinking, we then see not even four, like, hold on, let me see, like, sorry guys, like, my throat is really dry for some reason. I don't know why. I guess that's what happens when you talk for such a long time. As you see 6 individuals, all of them were covered in raggy hoods and in cape, and raggy hoods and robes. As we see them stop at the town that Tsunade is in. As we then hear one of them say, "Alright, let's go in. We need some money." Until we then see some guys who are currently right now gambling, as the hooded figures would then enter the gambling area. "Hey, can I have game?" With one of the guys staying over looking at these guys, they'll then say, sorry guys, but you guys are too broke. We actually need you to gamble with money, With Tsunade hearing these guys laugh and everything, she didn't really care. She really didn't care about most things. As the individuals who were there then said, so I guess we can't gamble without any money, but I got another idea for you. As one of them step up as they sit down, as the guy that they were talking to was a rich guy who gambled a lot and who was really rich. As the guy who stepped up would then say, "How about this? We don't have any money to give you, but how about we give you everything now? How about we give you our lives?" With one of the guys saying, "Your lives?" As the guy who was gonna gamble would then say, "Okay. How about for your lives? What do you want from me if you were to win?" "Well, if we were to win, you'll have to give us everything that you have. Your fortune, your clothes, everything. Except for your lives. We don't really want those pathetic things." With the man hearing that, he'll be pissed. "What did you say?" With Naruto saying, oh shoot. Well, dang it. Well, dang it. I mean, not Naruto. I mean, the guy in the row. It's not even used, but whatever. So the guy in the row would then say, "Well, your lives are pathetic. Like, all you do is gamble, rob, steal. It's not different to what we do, but it's still. At least we're interesting." With the man now officially getting pissed, he then says, "Why should I even accept this worthless bet?" As Naruto, oh my god, I don't know how long. I always say Naruto for some reason. Sorry guys. So as the guy in the hood in the hood would then say, "Well, how about this?" As one of the members would then show her feminine body, not her naked or anything, just show her feminine figure and everything. With the man now being taking a liking to her, and he's like, okay, you know what, kid, you got a deal. Let's gamble." With that, the kid smiles. Well, the guy in the robe would then smile as the guy who was getting ready to gamble would then, gamble. They were all they had to do was guess the number on the die, and whoever got the number right, whoever got the right number would win. So with that, the guy shook as he then placed it down. "Alright, guess the number." With the guy in the robe then saying, "It's 5. With the man saying, 5? I say 6. So with that, the guy would then lift up the cup, as when he shows everyone the die, it'll be a 5. Wait, what? As the guy in the robe would then say, "Yay! I guess I got it right. Well, time for you to give us everything." Is the guy who lost would be like, "No way, no, whatever. It doesn't even matter." As he then snaps his fingers, as suddenly his bodyguards would then appear as they entered the gambling area, as they were ready to take on these guys. Tsunade would be looking at this, and she then says, "Poor guys. Well, there's nothing I can do. It's their fault anyway." With the people in the rope then saying, "Oh boy, here it goes to this. Well, I hope you guys can at least hold back a little bit." With one of the people in the ropes then saying, "Sorry, but that's gonna be sort of impossible." As we then hear another one say, "Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a while since we really had any fun. So it's okay, we can let loose a little bit, right?" So Naruto then says, "Yeah." Oh my god, I continue saying Naruto. Sorry, guys. So the guy in the robe then says, "Yeah," as each one of these individuals then rush up at these guys, as each one of them take them down in an instant. Tsunade will be in shock. What? Wait a minute, those techniques. As one of them would then say, "Lightning blade," as he shoves it right into one of the guy's arms, as the guy cannot move his arm anymore, and it was in serious pain. As we didn't hear one of the guys then say, "Take this, Shidori," as he ends up shoving it into one of the guy's stomach, killing him instantly. As we didn't hear another one of them say, as we then hear another one have like snakes come out of his or her arm, as it bites the man, as it rips off the guy's face off. Well, I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, we're still having fun, right? As this person would then grab all the guy's money and everything. With one of the guys then saying, "You really need to learn how to pickpocket, right? You know that in order for you to truly pickpocket, you need to go for the most expensive thing, right?" As one of the guys picks up the guy's golden chain, as he ends up hanging around his neck. As finally the member who gambled would then say, "Yeah, but you gotta remember one thing," as he ends up doing some hand signs. "Fire style, great fireball jutsu," as this ginormous fireball would then destroy the entire gambling area, or at least the roof of it. As the guy who sent the bodyguards would have been burnt to a crisp. As he then says, "I mean, as long as you guys take away the things that these guys have, you are free to do whatever you want with them." As this guy ends up taking the guy everything, his clothes, his money, everything. As the guy then does one more jutsu, fire style, great fox firebomb. As this ginormous fox-like fireball thing would then rush at the man, as he ends up getting burned alive, as well as being exploded. With that, this would shock Tsunade. She then says, "Those jutsus are from the Hidden Leaf Village." As she then stands up, as she then says, "Hey, who are you guys?" With then suddenly the individuals would then look at the lady, as one of the guys then say, "Oh, we found the woman that we're looking for. Finally." As suddenly all these individuals would then show their faces, with Tsunade being shocked. "But you, I know you two, but who are they? Wait a minute, you guys are." As we then see Kakashi, Naruto, Sasuke, and Anko, as well as Itachi and Shisui. As each one of them have grown up, and each one of them are now, I guess you could say, Naruto, Anko, and Sasuke, they're all like teenagers, and they're as tall as Kakashi, Itachi, and Shisui. As Tsunade is in shock, as she knows Shisui, Itachi, and Kakashi. However, she didn't know Sasuke, Naruto, or Anko. She didn't know any of those. And she then says, "How are you guys here?" As we then see Naruto then gives a small smile. "Well, we've been looking for you." As this is where I'm gonna end the video, guys. It's been going on long enough. I'll come out with the next part tomorrow, and I hope you guys do enjoy. I'm sorry if you guys didn't like this part. I'm really sorry, but I at least hope that you guys, at least you guys didn't find it too bad, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a nice